for the next 2 weeks, I wore this watch, and it worked about as well as you could hope for a Vostok to work. I would check it, and sometimes it was a little fast, sometimes it was a little slow, but it kind of hovered around the correct time. And for 2 weeks, I really didn't need to regulate it. Now, if you compare this to something like a Rolex, and I know that's an unfair comparison, you'll notice that this varies, and I think it could be positioning, how much it's wound, temperature. All these different factors will speed it up or slow it down. So you're not going to get consistency with a watch like this, like you will with Rolex. One thing you'll notice about a Rolex is they've sort of ironed out all those little factors, and if it's 5 seconds fast a day, your Rolex is going to be 15 seconds fast after 3 days. You can count on it, no matter whether it's rain or shine or hot or cold or the positioning or the winding. It's just their technical beauty, I suppose, is in their consistency, and that's obviously not something you get with a Vostok. But that said, it was a pleasure to wear this for 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, I appreciate it, and I respect it a little bit more. Now, as you guys know, it stopped one time, and it actually stopped another time. I was checking the time, and actually I looked down, and I saw it stop, which is pretty amazing. I got lucky, I suppose, or unlucky, but I wound it, and it started going again, and I figured something out, I think, with these, and people have said, you really need to wind these, and I agree. You can let the rotor do its thing, but even though this is an automatic movement, I've noticed that when I started winding it a couple times a day, before I went to bed and when I got up, I had no issues. So my guess is that the rotor, while it works, it really just doesn't wind it enough. So if you have problems with them stopping, I hear you. I was there, but I started winding it every day, and after that, no problems at all. So I think that was what my problem was. I think it was winding down. I don't think the rotors in these work well. I don't think they work like most watches. Something like this, which I've been wearing up until today, I can't even wind this watch. That's one thing about the Vostok. It's got the quick date change, and you can wind it, whereas these Seiko 5s, they are the slow date change, and you can't wind them, so you just have to wear them. But you just wear them and they work. I've been wearing this for over a week, and no issues at all. We'll get into this in a second, but this has been retired about a week, and so I just wanted to do a follow-up video and just say that winding it is necessary, I think, and if you wind it, if you've ever had problems, I think your problems will go away just if you wind it. That's what I've noticed. So maybe the rotors are the worst part of a Vostok. I don't think they function as they should. Maybe give it a little power. I mean, maybe if you're constantly moving it, it would work, but anyway. All right, so now I've been wearing this watch, and for a while this was kind of slow, but it's dead on now. I set it a week ago, and because it's flyback chronograph, second-wise, I don't really know what it's doing, but the minute hand is dead on after a week. So it's perhaps caught up. I don't know. I took it to Amsterdam. Maybe it got some welcome magnetization, or maybe just the wear has sort of done good for the oils in it, and maybe as I've worn it, it's just sort of worked itself into a little bit more accuracy. So yeah, about a week, and I'm really enjoying this watch. I mean, for a while I didn't really like this watch, but it's got the day, which is nice. It's got the date, and sometimes I do push-ups, right? And so if I have this watch on, I'll drop down and I'll do my push-ups, and I stand up, and and I wait about a minute in between sets, and so I stand up and pop it back, right? This goes around, hits the 60-second mark, drop down, do my push-ups, get back up, push this again. And it's great, you know, having a fly back. I mean, you don't have to finish your push-ups, stop it, push this, you know. I mean, look at the movement. Stop it, make it go back, reset it, start it again. Too many movements, right? It's just great to be able to say, you know, I need a timer, go, right there. So it's these little things. It's these little things that you appreciate, like being able to time the rests during your push-up sets. That, yeah, those are the things you appreciate. That you know, who would really think the flyback function is really that useful? But it really is. It just saves me 2 unnecessary movements. But no totalizer on it, so when I'm at the park and I tell my daughters, okay, we've got 5 more minutes, well, totalizer would really come in handy. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this watch. I thought I would sell it for a while. I'm sort of on the fence now, but I'm going to wear it for a couple more days, and yeah, I'm just really enjoying it. So that's what's going on wristwatch-wise with me. Next up is the new Vostok, which is sitting in its box unopened, so we got to do that. And after this watch, I think we're going to do that Vostok finally. All right, take care. Thanks for watching. See you next time.